Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. This is a beverage of your choice. Sorry about the second video, but I want to do these, not sorry, but I want to do these separate. I got some Instock Trade orders in today. They were two separate, but they wound up getting two separate ones, but they wound up getting shipped together. Because the first one, I had a whole bunch of stuff, and it took a while, and I guess there was like 2 or 3 of them that they still hadn't gotten, so they shipped them with, you ship them after a while when they don't have it, still can't get a couple. And then I'd ordered a couple other ones, and so they were sent. So they're all in one order. So I'm still waiting for a couple of books, which still hasn't been pulled yet, so we don't know what's going on with that. But we'll get to that later. Let's do this one first. Does this look like... This looks like... might be the first one. First, but who knows? Actually, it's a little lighter, so it might be the second one, but who knows? Let's get it. Okay. Actually, this is the second one, but we'll just do that one anyway. Here is the paper that goes with it. It has a nice set of stress relievers right there. Boom! Alright, this one has 4 books in it. First one is Dead Beats. It is a kind of a horror compilation. I guess it's sort of like what they have with it's a musical horror anthology. So boom, boom, boom. It says, the Dead Beat music shop is filled with deadly secrets, run by the mysterious shopkeeper, S-H-O-P-P-E, keeper. Customers can browse through cursed records, evil sheet music, and instruments of the damned. Our host has dozens of spooky stories to tell you from some of the top names in comics. You're going to want to put on your favorite album when you crack open this anthology. Nice little ooh, wow, this is way back. You got the old old-fashioned headphones from a Walkman. So different types of art. This looks actually like it could be interesting. Okay, then we have Batman Dark Ages, the hardback. I never read this in floppies. Heard that it was pretty good. So why not? And rumor has it that I might possibly be a Batman fan. So there we go. Front, back, side, back. Here comes the night. Juvenile delinquent Bruce Wayne becomes a Dark Knight in the origin story, unlike any other, spinning out of Eisner Award-nominated Superman Space Age. Shaped by a city in turmoil, the spoiled rich kid, orphaned by violence, grows up in Gotham City that seems doomed. either by a crisis that will engulf the cosmos, or by closer to home disaster formed by one of Batman's greatest foes. Okay, there's a little bit more, but so here's the inside. It has that and some stuff on the writers. Here's the back. Here's the front. And not bad art. Not great, but you know. So there's that. We'll probably be doing a review of that at some point when I read it. Then we have another hardback, and it's in a slip cover. Midnight Mystery. This is pre-code horror. Astounding supernatural mystery stories, amazing science fiction, strange secrets. This here's the front, side, back, showing what the issues are in there. Then we have that. So let's pull it out of the slip cover, which is nice, good cardboard. And it's basically the same as the inside, and it is issue number 1. It's featuring Ogden Whitney, Paul Ryman, John Rosenberger, John Fort, Tom Hickey, Ed Moritz, Kurt Schaffenberger, and Pete Costanza. And boy, these even have the old art there, and they actually have even the old ads in the Frontier Cabin, $1. And so here we have the inside right here. This looks like I'd never heard of this stuff before. But and this pops right into the first issue, so there's no forward, there's nothing. And then in the back, it looks like they just have different covers, and so it just goes. All the issues are in there with no extraneous stuff except for a couple pages of covers. So there's that. And then the last one for this order, Bronze Age of the House of Mystery Omnibus, Volume 1. Let's get the paper off. Take it off, baby. Take it off. Alright, so we have front, side, over DC logo, back. This is welcome to the House of Mystery, where bone-chilling and rib-tickling revelations haunt every dank and shadowed room, and the people are dying to get in. One of the most celebrated anthology titles of the Bronze Age of comics, The House of Mystery earned its comic status in the late 1960s and 1970s under the skilled hands of Joe Orlando, whose uncanny aptitude for fearsome and frightful brought forth a sumptuous smorgasbord of arcane amusements in every enchanting installment. And these classic tales of the weird and otherworldly are gathered for the first time in a handsome hardcover edition. House of Mystery, the Bronze Age African Mystery #1 collects issues 174 to 200 of the acclaimed series and features scary, sublime work from the horde of comics' greatest talents, including Lynn Wein, Alex Toth, Jerry Conway, Bernie Wrightson, Marv Wolfman, Jack Kirby, Gil Kane, Jack Orlak, Neil Adams, Wally Wood, Al Williamson, Sergio and Jonas, and much more. Okay, so there's that. Sorry, knife. Now let's take this off. So there's the inside. It shows that, and then I guess a bunch of different covers of stuff. Okay, then if you can see they've got some embossed cover there. Same thing here, and then nothing on the back. But it is. Ooh. Then you have a nice table of contents, and there is a foreword, if you can see at the right top. Quite a few pages of that. And then you have a foreword. And then June, page 174, was 12 cents. Do you dare enter the house of mystery? Nice cover. And then you just, that's the boom, boom, boom. What's the youth? Dinosaur! So yeah, it's, excuse me, there seems to be the last issue starts on page, is it 740? 787, so there's about like at least 800 something pages in this. So that's going to be quite a bit to read. This is going to be a while before I can probably do a review on that. Alright, now. That was that box. Oh, jeez, hernia. Wow. And that was all the stuff that I ordered for that one. That one was all, everything that I ordered for that one was in that box. This is the one where certain pieces did not come through. So I have more coming from this one, for this order. And there's a lot in this one. I think these are all paperbacks. Again, more stress reduction. So I think I've got like 4 or 5 more coming. My God. From this one. And okay, so take the plastic off of this. Alrighty. Okay. We have Erie, Volume 1, which collects 1 through 5. We have Erie, Volume 3, which collects 11 through 15. So it seems like there's 5 per. Okay. And then we have Erie, Volume 10, which collects 47 to 51. I have a bunch of the Eries back there. Okay. And then we have Creepy, Volume 10, which is 46 through 50. These are all the old-fashioned ones. They're not as far back as the EC and stuff, and like the other ones that I got earlier, but these have some great work. And then I've got one more book in this one, and then I've got some more stuff coming from that, because they didn't. I think a couple of them might be on the way, and then there's still a couple more that aren't shipped yet. So I'm wondering how long it'll be before they just cancel it and send me the money for those. But who knows? You'll see them when and if they get here. And the one I'm pretty much most excited about, the Demon Trilogy, Batman Demon Trilogy, hardback, front, side, back. It's 3 classic Batman graphic novels in one exquisite hardcover. Excuse me. The son of the demon, Batman and his enemy Ra's al Ghul form an uneasy alliance to stop a global eco-terrorist, but Batman finds his focus pulled to his new romance, the demon's daughter Talia. In The Bride of the Demon, rather than relying on Batman and Talia as a union to produce an heir, Ra's takes a wife, an actress restored to youth by his Lazarus pit, to sire his own successor. In Birth of the Demon, Batman uncovers the true history of Ra's al Ghul, how the man who lived and should have died centuries ago became the near immortal demon's head. From writers Mike W. Barr and Dennis O'Neil, with artist Jerry Buscema. With Jerry Bingham, Tom Grindberg, and Nora Goyle, whatever. These stories set the foundation for decades of future comics storytelling and inspired the creation of Bruce and Talia's son, Damian Wayne, the current Robin. Batman the Demon Trilogy collects the 3 original graphic novels in a single volume hardcover at the original trim size for the first time, with essays by Barr and actor Mark Hamill. Not quite sure what Mark Hamill has to do with Ra's al Ghul, considering he played Yoka, but okay, and then boom, and then the front, boom, Talia. Inside right there, creative teams, An introduction by Mike W. Barr of Demons, Sons, and Brides. And then, boom. And it goes right into it. Then these are just pretty much reprints of, as we say, all three of those original stories. So this is going to be awesome. But that's it. And that is going to be probably one of the ones I read last, because I don't think I've read all of those together, but it is a wonderful piece of work. So that's it. Just letting you know what I got. I do have more on the way. So, because, if you've watched the channel before, you know I have a problem ordering this stuff. And haven't even finished, near the stuff that I've ordered, but it's here. So let me know what you think. What would you want to read? And let me know what you want me to read and review first. So like, subscribe, possibly share, most of all. Enjoy your horror, whether it be, and Batman, all Bronze Age. See ya.